This video may be a little tone deaf, and there's not a lot of information that I have on this situation. Despite knowing this person, I am just relaying the information that I know and have a bad memory of the situation at hand. So try and bear with me, as most of it comes down to possible concerns, and feel free to infer anything. Me and Scarlett met each other through mutual friendships, and I eventually became a voice actor of his.
Would you like to be a part of something I'm working on? Sure, what is it? I'm looking for people to voice acting. Yeah. Well, I've been looking for more voice acting. Are you asking for me to help voice act a character? Yeah. Sure, I'd love to.
Our relationship became more serious when I was 13 and he was 18.
I am ready, but I just want to make sure that you want to know. Yeah, I'm okay with knowing. I'm 18 years old. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, and what about you? If you are ready and comfortable to say it to me. Well, I guess it's reasonable for you to know, but I'm about 13, about to be 14 in a few months. That's cool. TBH, I thought you were almost in college because of the deep of your voice, but you are awesome still. Best bud.
By that, I mean becoming more than acquaintances. And to have a better idea of this timeline, he was moving on to college and I was in the 8th grade starting freshman year. I would eventually cut ties with him at around 15 years old due to concerns with possible predatory behavior and my own morale being tested. Here were the messages that followed from that event.
I don't think I can do this anymore. I don't want to go against what I believe is morally wrong, as there's nothing that can excuse it nor explain my hatred. I don't care about legality or where you're from. Just because it's legal, doesn't mean it's morally justified, and I'm tired of gaslighting myself into pushing this further. You had romantic relations with a 15-year at 19, a child around my age, a kid who was likely still in high school. I'm not going to risk something like that. I have distance for individuals who perform this behavior, and I'm not going to pretend just because they're legal it makes it right. That was still a child. I'm leaving. I don't want to have another one of these. I'm sorry, but I can't stay. There's nothing you can do to change that. Rather that's unfortunate or not, I won't mind it. I'm doing this for my own safety, and I honestly do hope you get better, but I won't be there to see it. It's okay. I understand fully. Do what you think is right and I will support it. Plus I didn't have romantic relations with a 15-year-old, but believe what you think is true, but it didn't happen.
Though there's one thing about this conversation that is left to question. Why are you lying?
Do you think a 18-year-old should be allowed to date a 14-year-old, Dad? Someone asked me like 2 hours ago and I didn't know what to say, Dad. Well, legal age gaps only consist of a 3-year age difference, meaning if a 18-year-old were to date a 14-year-old it would be illegal, since it's a 4-year age gap, but some people thinks it's okay, as long as there isn't any sexual intercourse involved. I looked it up and a 18-year-old dating a 14-year-old is legal in the UK, as long as there is no sexual intercourse, until the person turns 16, Dad. Okay, cool. Cause my girlfriend is 15 in July and it is fully legal in the UK. Okay, cool, at least you guys are happy. Yeah, and we agreed to have no sexual intercourse until after getting married.
Now let's consider what Scarlett is agreeing with. The idea that legality doesn't matter when it comes to this type of age gap, specifically because it can be predatory due to the developmental difference between this age gap. If they themselves are agreeing with this sentiment, despite falling into it, then clearly there is a concern to be had, or a very notable contradiction in their mentality. Romantic tension is definitely there, considering that Scarlett says that they want to marry this person, so it's a very committed to relationship. Now you're probably wondering where I fit into this, and how I managed to receive this message in the first place, considering I was just one of their voice actors. So here are some of the context between me and Scarlett's relationship. A lot of this is left to debate considering I don't have the full perspective on this, and of course lack of memory. So here are just some of the concerns or red flags, especially with the messages shown earlier. Me and Scarlett's relationship originally began discussing projects, which would become more personal over time, telling me about hostile or negative experiences in their life.
What happened? Parents yelling at me for no reason, and a friend of mine lied about me and her friendship, and lied about something calling the police on my grandparents, and it's all making me so angry, and so stressed out, which is not helping at all. Oh, I'm so sorry, that sounds terrible. Yeah, it is. Well, I hope you can feel better soon, and your friend shouldn't have done that, she can get in serious trouble.
As well as medical issues, suggesting they were possibly dying.
Hey, best bud. Hello. How are you? I'm good. How are you? That's great to hear, and I'm trying to not die, but it feels like I'm failing trying to not die, sometimes. I'm sorry, maybe you can try other things to boost your health, like vitamins. I will try that, best bud. Okay, good luck.
Within that information, they would also tell me they had the mentality of a child, around 6 years old specifically, even telling me they saw me as a parental figure.
I have a damaged brain, and a crack in my skull, so I can't do a lot of the things other people can do, Dad. I'm sorry about that. Is there a way it can get fixed? Thanks, Dad. And no, there's no way to fix it, so most of the time, I have brain like a 6-year-old, Dad. I'm sorry about that. I hope it doesn't affect your life too much. I really hope you can live with this without any problems. Thanks, Dad, and people just call me a child or childish, and it doesn't affect my life too much, and my doctors are still trying to fix it, even if I have given up with it, and the thing I am fighting. You are like a mom to me. Oh, thank you. New mom? Just kidding, unless you to be an online mom to me. I actually prefer Dad, if that's okay. Of course it's okay, best bud. So new Dad, it's okay if you don't want to. Yes. Yay. Yuppie.
Role-playing with this type of dynamic involving me, as well as telling me not to share this information with anybody else.
Parents and what the doctor said to me. I am just scared about what the doctor said to me. And I'm not too sure on what to do, and I don't know if I want anyone else to know either. Well, I hope it'll get fixed too, without a consequence to it either. I hope so too. Well, I'm sure they'll find a cure soon, and it isn't something that'll kill you, or make things worse. I hope so too. And please don't tell anyone else about this, please. I won't, I promise.
This is something I don't have a proper conclusion for, though we can infer a few things. That this is possibly a manipulative tactic to get me to infantilize them, as a way to give them the benefit of the doubt, or to see them as less of an adult. Which, keep in mind, having medical issues does not excuse predatory behavior. Considering that I was the only one who possibly knew of this information, I was very much isolated. With all those details combined, this can be seen as a major red flag. They also offered to shelter me at a pretty desperate time. There were plans. I won't share the context for this, mostly because it isn't important to the situation at hand, as well as the fact that these are personal details. With all of this in mind, you can probably guess that I don't know what I'm doing, considering I don't have much of the context nor a very good memory of the situation. I am relaying this out of concern for the possible safety of other people in the space, considering that they fall into predatory behavior, and have tried to lie about it to my face despite me already knowing the information. This can very much be seen as avoiding accountability, which is never a good thing in a case like this.